What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Adele. Yes, indeed, Adele Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bob, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from JFK, and this is actually one of JFK's 3 prioritized requests for the month of January for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, JFK. Hope you enjoy the show. JFK wanted to see me react to this song by Adele called Someone Like You. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm apologizing in advance, guys. I'm starting to lose my voice. I can feel it. I've been doing nonstop filming for about 3 days now, and it's starting to take a toll. So I'm doing my best. It's not because I'm disinterested. It's not because I'm not excited to be here, because I always am. I'm just not able to perform with my voice as much as I normally do. So bear with me here, folks. I'm going to do the best I can. Let's see. This was posted by Adam Mars, all right? And the video has 622,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Adele, Someone Like You, live at Royal Albert Music Hall, or Royal Albert Hall, includes speech and public reaction. Okay. What's this speech about? I'm just gonna put a disclaimer out there. The opinions voiced by Adele during her speech are her own. David Heretic and reactions, reviews, and rants neither condone nor deny the views expressed by her. They're hers and hers alone. Okay? Just putting that out there, because I have no idea what she's going to say. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
The next song that I'm going to do for you, it changed my life. When I wrote it and when I first sang it, and when I sing it every night when I'm on tour and stuff like that, it still changes a little piece of me. And I think it's probably that 8th or 9th song that I wrote for the new album. And I know it's a breakup record, and I'm really bitchy on it, but the guy that it's about changed my life, and we were so in love and we had so much fun. It was fucking brilliant, our time together. And we are friends because it is important that I share what is going on with this record with him, because as bitterly as it ended, like I said, we had pure jokes together, and he was such a joker, it was brilliant. And I forgive him, you know, and I'm sure he forgives me, because I do give as good as I get. I know I play the victim on the album, but that poor boy.
That poor boy.
He's a villain these days, isn't he? But he is, you know, he's really, really wonderful. And I think it's 2 weeks ago now, actually, I sold my 10 millionth copy of 21.
10 million copies, 10 times platinum. Good for her.
And I have to share that with him, because in 20 years' time, I'm very single, by the way, and in 20 years' time, if I'm telling my husband then and my kids one day, you know, one time I was a bit of a superstar, whatever, I was a bit of a pop star, I had a big album, they'll be like, yeah, all right, Mum, fuck off. It'll be a bit of a ghost thing that happened. So now I get to share it with him, and he knows exactly what went down and stuff like that. So I really, really enjoy us being friends again. We don't hang out proper together because that's just a bit weird, because I think you always want to end up getting back together. I'm not going to get back together with him, don't worry. He's very, very happy these days. Yeah, it's great. It's really good for him.
That's always dangerous, hanging out with the ex.
I first sang this on Jules Holland. Yes. And when I was writing it, like I said, I had about 8 songs for the album, but I didn't have that one song that I believed myself on and that one song that moved me. And it's important that I do feel like that about at least one of my songs, so that I have the confidence to let people that I don't know listen to my music, because it's so personal. And I didn't have that song yet. I had it on my first album. The first song I ever wrote, Hometown Glory, was my song that I believed and was the song that moved me and stuff like that. So I had it on my first album, so I weren't worrying about it. On my second, I didn't have it, and I was a bit scared that I wasn't going to have that song, which just would have made the album not very believable, I think, because I wouldn't have really had much conviction when talking about it and singing about it. And then I wrote this, and I knew that it was going to be my song. I was really proud of it. I knew that it would resonate with people. I didn't think it would go on to do what it's done and what it's become, but everyone knows what it's like to lose someone that you love in some shape or form, whether it be out of choice or not by choice. Everyone knows, which is obviously why so many people like this song. And it seems so right that someone who changed my life so dramatically, and a song that's about him that is so brutally about him, and then a record that is about him, would change my life as much as he has, and now he's forever going to have changed my life. And I'm really proud of that now. I'm not bitter about it anymore. I'm proud of him. This is Someone Like You for him.
Oh, boy. Okay. I have my own personal feelings about writing songs, about breakups, about exes. I refuse to do it. And I have my reasons. The reason is this, and I mean, I know there's going to be people that disagree with me, but I also know there's going to be a lot of people that agree with me as well. Let's say you write a song about a breakup, about a nasty breakup, a bad breakup. You write that song, and that song, for some reason, ends up becoming a hit song, the biggest song you ever wrote, right? Okay, and now you're going to be expected to play that song when you're on tour every single night. It might be the kind of song that ends up being one of those iconic songs for you that you might end up playing live every single time you play live for the rest of your life. It might become the next You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. Every time AC/DC goes on tour, they're expected to play that song. So now you're going to be playing that song the rest of your life. A song that every time you play it reminds you of that horrible breakup. How can you move on from that breakup if you're constantly reminding yourself of that horrible breakup? Now, I know there's going to be people saying, well, it's part of the healing process. And, you know, you learn from your mistakes. And I see their point. I do. But from an emotional standpoint, why would I want to feel that hurt night after night after night after night after night? I refuse to write songs about exes and about breakups. That's just me. That's just who I am, and that's how I am. And when I'm in bands, I've been in bands where guys have written songs about exes and breakups, and I just look at them, I'm like, what? Why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you literally torturing yourself? I don't get it. Luckily, I've been able to convince a few people not to record it. You know, write the song. Go ahead, write it. Yes, it's therapy. Write the song. Absolutely. Play the song. Absolutely. Don't record the song. Do yourself a favor. But I also understand, like she said, you know, you learn from it, you grow from it. We are who we are because of our life's experiences. And with the good and the bad, you know, you learn a lot from the mistakes you make in life. Hopefully you do. Hopefully you take those mistakes as a learning experience, and you use those to, like she said, change your life for the better, hopefully. So I get what she's saying. I do. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I absolutely see what she's saying, and I understand what she's saying. So I get it. I absolutely get it. I'll never do it, but that's just me.
I heard that you're settled down.
Oh,
that
put your phones down.
Found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. Old friend, why are you so shy? It ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it. I had hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah.
I hate to do this, but I'm not sure if I heard what I heard, and I don't want to say that she did it if I'm not 100% sure. So let me check something here.
I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love,
No, I think it was just the board.
sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it. I had hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Roy Lapper Hall, will you sing it for me?
Ooh. Listen to that crowd. Okay.
Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah, nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets and mistakes, their memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste? One more time.
Sure. Even louder.
hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah, yeah.
Been there, done that. When it comes to performing, sometimes you just have that. It could be a song that you wrote. It could be a song someone else wrote. It could be, it could be a cover, and it hits you. It's a song that you really relate to, a song that you connect to, and I'm not gonna lie. There have been times where I've been playing live in front of crowds, and we're playing that song. The song that you connect with, and the worst part is you try, man. You try to force it down. You try to hold back the tears, and you just. It's funny. The harder you try to hold it back, the harder it comes on. The stronger those feelings come out, and next thing you know, you're a sobbing mess. I've been there, sister. Trust me, I've been there. It's an experience. It really is, and it's not always the proudest moment, but it's a moment that you'll remember nonetheless. It's funny. It happened. I think I know one of the reasons why it happened to her was the crowd and how responsive the crowd was. So I again, been there, done that. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Adele with a live performance of Someone Like You. This was a request from JFK, and this was actually one of JFK's 3 prioritized requests for the month of January for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, JFK. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. I normally cut loose at this point, and I talk a lot, and I don't want to come across as I'm trying to cheat anybody, but guys, my voice is going. I can hear it, I can feel it, and I still have to film 1 more reaction tonight, and then I have to film 8 more reactions tomorrow. So, and let me see, tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow, oh man, I got 2 more days of filming. Friday and Saturday, and I edit. Oh man, I don't know how Saturday's gonna go. I guess we're gonna have to find out. So it's not because I want to be disrespectful to Adele or to JFK for his request, but I've got to save my voice as much as I can. So my review is going to be short. I apologize in advance for that, but I gotta conserve it as much as I can. Let's start off with the score first. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.1. Yep, 8.1. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, 8.1. That is a great scale rating. Okay, it would also equate out to 4 to 5 stars and an A- letter grade. Okay. So there you go, an 8.1, great skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, A- letter grade. How to come up with that score? Couple factors. Number 1, the song, it's solid. It's not a fantastically written song. It's not an impressively written song, but it is absolutely solid. The chord progression makes sense. Melodic lines make sense. Everything flows really well. It's very pleasing to the ear. To be clear, not my cup of tea. Okay, it's not something I would normally listen to, and honestly, I'll probably never listen to this song ever again if I can help it. It's not my jam. It's not my style. It's not that it's a badly written song. It's actually a very well written song. It's just not my thing. But it all makes sense. Everything sounds good. I love the piano usage. I really hope the original recording is exactly how it was performed live. I hope it is just piano and her vocals, and that's it. Anything more to this song might actually detract from the song. The only thing I could actually see being added would be strings. Maybe a couple violins and a cello, or maybe a quartet. But that's it. I would not add any guitars. I wouldn't add a bass. I wouldn't add any horns, anything like that. Nope, wouldn't do it. Leave it stripped down. This is one of those songs where less is more. Her live performance, she was belting it, boy. She was. When she hit the choruses, she really started to belt it. A nice adjustment, nice usage of dynamics. Loved everything about it. Her diction, her clarity, her vowel formation, her pronunciation, top notch. Her live performance actually was a little more than I was expecting. Let's go on the checklist. Just for fun. Let's go on the checklist. Let's see how many check boxes that she checked. I know this is not a big bombastic produced, show or a rock show. I know this is a very intimate setting, but just for laughs and for fun, let's see how many check boxes she checked off. Stage presence, check. She had it. Stage energy, no. She was standing in front of her mic the whole time, but for an intimate performance like this, you're gonna expect that. Stage interaction. There was nobody for her to interact with on stage other than the piano player, so that's gonna be a little rough to get. But here's where things get really interesting. Crowd interaction. Oh yeah, she had it. 2 big pop moments where she put that mic out to the crowd, and the crowd delivered. Wow, did the crowd deliver. I think that's part of the reasons why, at the end she kind of broke down. Kudos to her for getting through the song. Kudos to her. She didn't get choked up during the song. But I'm positive one of the reasons she got choked up was because of the response from the crowd. So kudos. Kudos to the crowd. And kudos to her for, taking the chance and having the crowd interaction. Showmanship. Trying to find it. I don't see any. No, not really. Production. I mean, the backdrop looked nice. They look like lampshades. And the lighting was very appropriate for the style of performance. So the live performance really didn't help or hurt in this case. This was really more of an intimate setting, and I understand that. And of course, I'm going to take that into account. I'm not expecting her to run all over the stage. Absolutely not. But she's still put on a pretty good show, and I'm really glad to see, if nothing else, I'm glad to see the crowd interaction. So, yeah, overall, I'm just going to give her the great performance and the great score. I think this was a great, intimate performance overall. Really nice job with the song, too. The songwriting was really nice. So, yeah, 8.1. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow and hope to God that my voice can hold out for one more reaction. So we have an 8.1, great skill rating, 4 out of 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then, by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.